What's up, everyone, and welcome to Don't Call Me Pretentious. I'm playing through, this is Paul. I am playing through Spyro Reignited Trilogy. Now, I love Spyro. I played it a lot as a kid. I've been looking forward to the remake for a while now. So, I'm playing through now. And I'm really looking forward to it.
Or is it 14,000?
What about this Ganasty Ganok character? Now, I understand he's found a magic spell to turn gems into warriors for his cause.
So far, looks good. I'm playing on Xbox One X.
Is a simple creature. Simple? He has been contained in a remote world and is no threat to the Dragon Kingdom. No threat? Besides, he is ugly. Ugly? That does it!
Ganasty Ganok.
Huh? Looks like I've got some things to do.
Oh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. It's bringing back such good memories. I'm a little disappointed to be playing on Xbox, if I'm honest. I really wanted to play it on PlayStation, but it's funny because I assumed that it would look and run better on Xbox One. Let's just go ahead and get this guy. Nestor. Hi, Nestor. Oh, it looks so good.
Thank you for releasing me, Spyro. Free 10 dragons in the Artisan world, then find the balloonist. He'll transport you to the next world.
What about Nasty Nork? I'm going after him.
Well, I'm not a huge fan
Dragons
of Spyro's
first.
voice.
That's all I can tell you.
I'm so happy. I'm so happy to be playing this stuff. Anyway, I wanted to play on PS4 for obvious reasons, for nostalgia reasons. But the problem was I assumed it would look better and run better on Xbox One X. So this is where I got it. And then I saw Digital Foundry put up their analysis, and it turns out that it doesn't. Oh, hold on. I got to change these settings here. Yes, I have to invert. No, that's fine. I don't want to change the control scheme. How do I? Oh, camera. Here we go. Yep. I'm one of those people. Oh, the music. Huh. Huh. It's got a map. Anyway, I assumed it would look better on Xbox One X and compared to PS4 Pro, and it turns out that it doesn't. That it runs at the exact same resolution and settings and frame rate on Xbox One X and PS4 Pro. So I kind of wish I'd gotten it on PS4 Pro just to have the old school controls. But, you know, it's fine. I mean, it's not like I'm losing anything here. It just feels weird to play on an Xbox controller.
I'll torch him.
Keep your horns on, Spyro. You have much to learn first. Do you know what the dragonfly following you is doing? His name is Sparks, and he's helping in
Hi, Sparks.
Keep
I love
an
Sparks.
eye on him and see what I mean.
I'm not sure how I feel about the map. Maybe I shouldn't have turned that on. Oh, yep. Can't go in the water in the original Spyro. I'm so glad they updated the controls too. The old school rotate camera with shoulder buttons was so decidedly late 90s PlayStation. Whereas this feels good. It feels good, handles well. But, you know, even though I would have liked to have gotten it on PlayStation for nostalgia reasons, it's fine on Xbox. And, you know, I like playing on Xbox. And the thing is, it turned out to be good because I already have the Xbox One. Oh, man, he doesn't have the little flutter jump at the end of his glide when you hit the Y button. can't remember that. Maybe that was a Spyro 2 thing. Anyway, I already had the Xbox One X hooked up, you know, to the capture system and everything, so it's fine. But it does feel weird. This would have felt great with the DualShock. I'm really bummed that this isn't on the PlayStation Classic. Although, speaking of controls have been really bad with that digital PlayStation controller. So. Man, it looks gorgeous. I can already tell, though, the frame pacing is not great. They talked about that a lot in the Digital Foundry analysis, which if you don't follow Digital Foundry on YouTube, you really should, because they're great.
Press the
But
jump button twice to glide. And don't be afraid.
Afraid of what?
Falling from high mountain peaks? Plummeting into prehistoric glaciers?
Oh, that.
But anyway, and you can definitely feel it. There's definitely some frame pacing issues. It just little stutters every once in a while. That's kind of disappointing. Nope, come back. Oh, come on. Nope. There you go. Gotcha. Should I go? No, I'm gonna go find the other dragon. You know what's interesting about playing this is when I play games, especially like open world games, like let's say Grand Theft Auto or anything like that, or Red Dead, which I've been playing through. I'm not a completionist in general, but so like if I get to the end of the story and I haven't done everything in the game, I'm totally fine just stopping and never going back to it. I don't feel a compulsive need to get 100%. But when I play games through, I have a tendency to want to do everything in an area before I move on to the next area. So it's weird. It's weird how that works out. Especially if it's obvious. I can't walk away from an area where it's like I know I haven't looked everywhere.
Cool flash.
I feel like I have to at least look
The
everywhere
Artisan's boss
before I
is
move
through a
on.
portal in the dragon mouth, but you are not yet ready, Spyro. First, you must complete one of the other Artisan lands.
Okay, let's see. Still missing 15 gems. I think they're in here, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not sure. I don't remember. Where are the 15 gems? Let's see, did I follow this through? Nope. Here they are. Well, there's some of them. Okay, I'm still missing 8 gems.
If you prove your worth by rescuing 10 dragons,
Yes.
then you may use this balloon to fly to it.
Yes, I know. See, just seeing that Y button graphic instead of a triangle, it feels wrong, you know? I mean, it shouldn't, but it does. Hey. Oh, Sunny Flight. No, I'm not ready for that yet. Yes, thank you. Thank you, Zoe. Oh, still can't go here yet. Oh, okay. I think I know where the last gems are. I didn't go in here yet. Yep, there they are. And there's an extra life. Man, you remember when extra lives were a thing in games? Okay, I'm missing 2 gems. Where are they? Oh, whoops. That's not what I wanted. Oh no, where are my 2 gems? No, 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 no. I can't have this. I can't be 2 gems short. This is nonsense. Where are my 2 gems? Oh, they're there. Duh. Gotcha. All right. Sure, why not? Why not go here? Close by. Let's go to Town Square. Man. So glad to be playing this game again. So good. I love these games. I love these games growing up. And really nostalgic. I used to play these with my mom growing up a lot. It was interesting. Both my parents were gamers. To an extent, not hardcore. But they liked playing games. And so, you know, going back to these days, especially this era, the PlayStation, the N64, I have so many good memories of playing games with my parents. Different games. With my dad, we used to play through like GoldenEye, and we used to do a lot of Perfect Dark co-op and things like that. But with my mom, it was more Mario Kart. We used to play the hell out of Mario Kart 64 and Spyro, Donkey Kong, things like that, Banjo-Kazooie. So...
Welcome to Town Square, Spyro. Begin exploring by gliding to that area with the bulls. Use the right stick to get a good look.
I really like what they've done with the dragons. Like, they're really... There's a lot more variety to them than there was in the original game. The original game where, yeah, they reused a lot of voices and the models were more generic. These feel much more like individual, like, characters, right? Like you're actually rescuing actual characters, actual dragons. I really like that. And the audio design so far is great. I'm not a huge fan of Spyro's voice, but the music is great. This reimagined music, or I guess they're calling it the reignited music. Really good. It's just what you would hope for, you know. It kind of feels like playing the Halo remastered collection. They did how they did a really good job with that.
Thanks, Spyro. I had the worst itch on the tip of my wing. Did you know that you get your longest glides by pressing the jump button at the very top of your jump?
I did. Yeah, screw you. Oh man, it's one of those guys. It's one of the egg thieves. Yeah, look at you. I'm coming for you. Weren't these things like purple? Yeah, maybe that was in the later games. Maybe it was Spyro 2 and Spyro 3 where they're purple. Or I think maybe they have 2 different kinds. Alright. I'm wondering if these names are the same. If they kept the names.
Did you see a man dressed in blue running around here? He's a thief, and he's stolen a dragon egg. You've got to track him down and get that egg. Run, run! I'm getting a little winded.
Yeah, I'm gonna go get him. Don't worry. Okay. Oh, whoops, missed it. Dang. There we go. Gotcha. You know what's funny about this? I have such nostalgia from playing it back in the day, but at the time, it's so funny because at the time, again, these were games that my mom really enjoyed playing. And I remember thinking, you know, however old I was then, 10-year-old me, like, oh, it's a girl's game. Like, it's this cute purple dragon and all this stuff, and it's all animated. And so back then, I never would have admitted that I actually liked these games. Just because you're dumb. You're a dumb 10-year-old boy, right? And, you know, things were different, especially in the environment I grew up in back then. You know, you had to project masculinity and all that stuff. And so it was all like, oh, no, I don't like the game. It's too cutesy. You know, I want to play GoldenEye and Perfect Dark and things like that. But I actually did enjoy playing them. And so I would pretend that I didn't. But what was weird was what I would do was I would do the more difficult things that my mom had trouble with, like especially the flying levels. So, and that was my way of being like, no, I don't like this kiddie girly game, but you know, I'll do the difficult stuff to help my mom out, you know. And it's just so silly. And of course now, you know, look back on it and it's like, man, I had such fun playing these games. All right, there we go. 2 down. We're knocking through these. You know what's funny? It's kind of an unpopular opinion. I really like Spyro 3, Year of the Dragon. I'm really looking forward to getting to that one. Because it's just... That's a really fun one. I like the variety in it. I like the secret agent missions and the Sparks missions, things like that. It gets a lot of hate. Obviously, Spyro 2 is the one people really like the most, but I like Spyro 3. I'm really looking forward to getting back to that one. Thanks, Zoe. Thanks for saving my game. Do they even call her Zoe in this one? I don't know why I'm killing these guys. Just to be a jerk. Don't really. Well, they do get you the things to get the extra lives. All right, next world. Stonehill. Yeah, Digital Foundry mentioned that the load screens were kind of long, but they don't feel too bad so far. But the frame pacing really is bothering me because it feels like the game is chugging or slowing down, and it's not. It's just stutters, and which is a kind of slowdown, but it's not really the same thing. But it's really noticeable. And it's kind of bothering me. I hope they can patch that through, because there's no way the Xbox One X doesn't have the power to run this game at a full 30 FPS. It should be able to run the game at 60 FPS, and that would have been cool. All right, let's see. Let's finish getting this room first. Man, animations are so good. They really nailed the animations. And the visuals are just great. The way that I like the grass, the way it burns like that. It's really cool. It's funny because I really like movies. And, you know, in movies, you know, like, so I keep up with all the latest technology movies too, right? So I've bought the same movie multiple times, you know, I had them on VHS when I was growing up, and then I owned them on DVD, and then I bought them on Blu-ray, and now I own them on 4K Blu-ray. And some people were like, "Oh, why do you do that? It's just the same movie," but it looks better. And I couldn't hear him.
No thanks. See ya.
Yeah, good old Spyro. No, I don't want to hear a story. But so this is like that taking to like the next level. You know, it's not just that you get better audio and better video, but it's roughly the same thing. You just get in the movies you just get higher resolution, and you get lossless audio with surround sound or Atmos or whatever. And of course now in 4K you're getting HDR and stuff like that. But this one's like, no, they remade the game. It would be like if they, went back and remade Star Wars, except for like actually did it well and it was good, versus what would happen if they really went back and remade Star Wars, which would be not good.
Watch the dragonfly, Spyro. His color indicates his power. When he eats butterflies, he stays strong. Like
Yeah, it
me.
does.
Sure.
I'm still not in love with Spyro's voice, honestly. But it's because there were two different people that did Spyro's voice, and I can't remember which one was which, but there was one that was annoying, and there was one that was fine. And I'm thinking maybe it was the one that, I think maybe it was the voice in 2 and 3 that I didn't like. Either way, he sounds better than the annoying one, but he doesn't sound as good as the other one. I can't remember which one was which in the original trilogy. You guys remember when Elijah Wood did Spyro's voice on the PS2 and Xbox and GameCube games? That was weird. I kind of want to go back and play those because I didn't give them a lot of time back then.
Dragon or step on one of their platforms, you're saving your progress.
So I'd kind of like to go back and play those 7th gen games. The
Not that you ever
first,
run into
what is that,
trouble,
6th generation? The PS2, Xbox, GameCube. I'd like to go back and play some of those Spyro games. Just to get a feel for, they didn't review as well. People didn't like them as well, but I remember playing them a little bit and still thinking like, oh no, these are not that bad. And I'd like to go back and give them another try. I wonder if they hold up a little better than if you went back and played the original, obviously non-Reignited trilogy. Because I've tried doing that. I've tried going back and replaying the original Spyro games on, the PlayStation Vita or the PS3, and they just don't hold up well because of the controls. And the graphics, honestly, don't look that great either. But I can get past the graphics, especially the graphics of Spyro. The way they did it looks fine, even today, just because they took such good advantage of the limitations of the PlayStation in terms of using colors and the way levels were designed, things like that. So the graphics don't bother me as much, but and the sound still holds up great. But the controls really make going back and playing these games on, like I said, the PlayStation Vita or the Mini or the PS3 or wherever, makes them kind of difficult to play. So I'm wondering if the ones on the PS2 hold up better, because by then, of course, we had dual analog and everything.
Spyro, my friend, how about a hint on gliding?
You bet.
For the longest glide, press the jump button at the top of your jump, and try pressing the action button to drop down mid-flight.
Yeah, see, in I think in 2 and 3, definitely in 3, but I think in 2 is where they introduce it, where you can actually hit the button to get a little flutter at the end, and so you get like a little boost at the end of your glide. And I keep trying to do that, and it doesn't work. It just drops you straight down. So different kind of thing. No. This game's gorgeous. I wish they still made games like this sometimes. I maintain that the 3D platformer can still be great. And, the success last year of Mario Odyssey, I think, proves that. Like, you can still make good 3D platformers that sell well. And I wish more people would do it. Or the Ratchet and Clank PS4 remake was great. I loved that game. I played through that 3 times. I got the platinum. You had to play through it at least twice to get the platinum. I think I played through it 3 times on PS4. And that was another one where it looked great. It played great. It sounded great. The story wasn't quite as good because they tried to splice it in and mash it up with the movie that came out. And I think it didn't work that well. But the gameplay was still really, really good. And, I just wish we could get more of these, to be honest. Because now we have the technology where they can be, they can feel this good. They can look this good. I mean, this looks like Pixar made a video game. And Ratchet and Clank on PS4 was the same way. It looked like a Pixar movie, made into a video game. So, well, we just don't see enough of them. I'm gonna go get this chest now that I got the key. Yeah.
Hi, Spyro.
See, it doesn't have her name there. I mean, I'm pretty sure that's Zoe. They definitely call her Zoe in the other ones. But maybe she's a different fairy in this game. Or maybe they just weren't calling her Zoe. Oh, I hear you, you fool. Let's see how many. Oh, only 5 left. And the egg. So that's the last thing I gotta do. Where is he? Let's see. Oh. Almost went in the wrong direction there. See, you see that little stuttering? Come on. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. Gotcha. Alright. Where are those, last 2 treasure... Oh, okay, there's some gems. There's like a treasure chest somewhere. I saw it. Oh. Whoop. Oh, yeah, hitting the force field. Yeah. Oh, there it is. Okay, I'm still missing 1 freaking gem somewhere. Where's the 1 gem I'm missing? Oh no! Oh, this is annoying. Oh, come on. I'm missing 1 stupid gem. This is the worst when stuff like this happens. I went through the same thing with Jack and Daxter Precursor Collection. I got all the way, or not the Precursor Collection, the remastered on PS3. I was playing through and I got all the way to the end and I was missing like 1 Precursor orb. And I had to go back and figure out where it was. And then I couldn't get to it for a long time. So I sat there without the platinum at like 99% complete for years probably. And that was one where, I was just talking about earlier how I'm not much of a completionist. I don't feel a need to 100% a game. But when I was so close, it was like I felt, there it is. I felt a need to 100% that game. And so it always bugged me. I was like, oh, I'm just missing one. I gotta, and I even knew where it was because I went back and found it and I couldn't get to it. And then finally, I think last year I went back and finally got the last one. Okay, now how do I get out of here? It's over by the beach, right? Which I forget where that was. Where's the beach? Is it down here? Yeah, there it is. Gotcha. Yeah, so eventually I went back and got it, and so I got the platinum in Jak and Daxter on PS3. Because that bothers me. Why, you know, if I get to the end of the, if I had gotten to the end of the game and I was missing, you know, like, yeah, I was at like 90% completion or something like that. That would be one of those things where I'd be like, yeah, if I like the game enough, I'll go back and I'll finish it and I'll, you know, get 100% or whatever. But otherwise, like, I'm okay with it. I'm like, okay, I made it to the end. I saw everything. You know, there's a little loose ends, and that doesn't bother me. I'm okay with, you know, I don't have a compulsive need, like I said, to complete it. But when you get so close, when you get to 99% or you're missing like one thing, that's where that kicks in. Like, I'm so close. I just have to finish it. I have to get 100%, you know? Oh, hey, look, I can make him fly. Oh, that's cool. The load times are a little long. Not horribly bad, but a little longer than you would like. I am running off an external hard drive, so that may not be helping, but especially with the Xbox One X, man, all these games. Ah, crap. All these games take up a lot of space on the hard drive. So pretty much have to run off of an external hard drive with only that 1 terabyte built in. I remember I downloaded the Red Dead Redemption 2. That game was like 110 gigabytes. It's getting kind of ridiculous, to be honest. I had to up my internet, you know, because I have Comcast, so I have a 1 terabyte a month data cap. And especially as we've been doing the podcasts and all that stuff, and I, you know, I pretty much don't watch regular TV anymore. I only watch, you know, streaming stuff. I mean, most months I was, you know, in the 800 to 900 gigabytes, and then we started doing the podcast, and because my upload's also counting as the 1 terabyte. So you start uploading, you know, I'm uploading Red Dead Redemption 2 in 4K, and, you know, everything else we're uploading in 1080p 60. The Shadow of the Tomb Raider stuff is in, you know, ultra widescreen, the 21:9. So, you know, that starts to take up quite a bit of data. And then, you know, and then you start downloading these games, and you know, you imagine Red Dead Redemption 2 at 110 gigabytes. That's 1/10 of your data cap by itself, right there, you know, for an entire month. And so I eventually had to bump it up. I got to pay $50 a month to Comcast, or $50 extortion fee to get unlimited data every month. But that's okay, because I dropped cable, so I have officially cut the cord. Big boy fall hard. The bigger they are, the harder they fall. You know what's funny? That's the first time I pushed the triggers. Okay, so the right trigger fires the... okay, he still does the roll. I almost rolled right off into the water. Man, this room looks gorgeous. The lighting effects in this room are great. Man, they did a really good job with this, with the graphics. I mean, I know I've said it multiple times, but I really am blown away by the look.
Spyro, wanna know a secret? Use the action button when you want to zoom in and look around.
Oh, your secret's safe with me.
The action button. Well, I would assume it's Y. Yeah. Okay, I think that's everything in here. All right. Now I have the key, so I can go get that chest. And you know what's funny? This game gets compared a lot to like Super Mario 64, and I think people say like, "Oh, this game isn't as good as Super Mario 64," and one of the things they point to is that the worlds are smaller. But for me personally, as a person who's not like a huge open world fan, and who doesn't particularly like things like grinding and stuff like that, what I love about these games is that the worlds are smaller. You know, that they're more digestible, that I can play through, you know, that it doesn't take me hours to get through the whole world. And you know, I'll be honest, I have kind of a controversial opinion that I actually don't think Super Mario 64 holds up all that well. So you can blast me in the comments now, although this isn't the first time I've said that, but you know, I don't think it holds up particularly well. And one of the things that's frustrating about it, it's not necessarily the worlds being too big, because I love Mario Odyssey, and Mario Odyssey has bigger worlds than Mario 64. But one of the things that's frustrating every time I go back to play Mario 64 now is the way it kicks you out of level as soon as you get a star. And then you have to go back in. And, you know, it just feels so clunky. It doesn't feel like, you know, as fluid a game. And whereas what I love about Spyro here is that it does have that, you know, you just play straight through. It's open, but it's a little more linear, where you can play it straight through and you can take the different paths and you go do different things. But ultimately, it's like you can go through and you can do the things, you know, you can see it all and get it all through in a relatively decent amount of time. And it's all fluid. It doesn't kick you back out every time I get a dragon, you know.
But a quick flame, that should defeat them.
All dragons found. Now I just got to get the gems, and I have the key, so I got to go back to the main area and open that chest. That's probably where the last 10 are, actually. So let's go back. Yeah, it's right there. See, with the area being more condensed, that's the thing. It's like, oh, I got to go back to the chest. Oh, okay, it's right there. I know what I have to do. But you know, the worlds do get progressively larger as the games go on. So I think that's probably why a lot of people prefer Spyro 2, because the worlds are bigger. And again, I'm the odd one out. I like Spyro 3. I like Year of the Dragon, because I like the variety. I like the skateboarding with Hunter the cheetah. Because I was big into Tony Hawk at the time, so. Actually, no, Hunter had the rocket hoverboard, didn't he? Spyro does the skateboarding stuff. And then you get the top-down shooter levels with sparks. That's fun. And then you get kind of the Ratchet and Clank style shooting levels with the monkey Agent 9. There we go. Sunny Flight. This is one of the flying levels. The notorious flying levels. It's like minecart levels in Donkey Kong. I always used to have to do these for my mom, because you really have to get a pattern down, and you have to know exactly where to go. So I'm probably not gonna get this one the first time because it's been so long since I played. I'm not gonna remember the exact path that you have to travel. Yeah. So already I'm like, okay, should I have gone for the arches or... Oh my god. Yeah. These are difficult. These are definitely difficult. So I was, you know, used to have to help my mom with these. Well, let's go here. Let's try this instead. Oh, missed one already. Oh my god. Yeah, not doing so well. Okay. Man. Oh. And his turning radius is so wide. All right. All right. Got you. Okay. Now. Yeah, see, I'm already losing way too much time here. But let's go ahead and get these arches. This one should be easy, so I might still be okay. Or maybe not. That clock is ticking down awfully fast. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna finish this. Yep. All right. I got to figure out what order you got to do them in. That's the thing. I think I'm going to try this again. Man. These controls are tough. Oh, no. I'm about to do the thing where you just dive. Just to be able to restart. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, there's no way. All right. All right. I gotta figure out the order. I gotta figure out the pattern. What the fastest way to do this is. All right. Let's get you. Well, okay, or not. That's another way. Let's get that. All right, let's get you here. Gotcha. All right, let's come up here. Because sometimes you don't always do them in that order. That's the thing. Okay. And you quickly find that you should go against the grain on these things. Because it speeds it up, obviously. If they're coming at you versus going away from you. Oh my god. Oh, what the heck? That's not what I wanted to do. Alright, come on. No, I'm screwed. This isn't going to work either. I may have been fine if I hadn't screwed up so much. Taking out those planes. But yeah, there's no way now. Yeah. Yep. I really needed to not mess up taking out the planes. That was the key. Alright, I'm gonna try. Okay. Yeah, see, I'm already taking up too much time here. Oh, man, come on. Oh, what the heck? All right, let's rack up the seconds here. Okay. Yeah, I'm wasting time here. This was not the most efficient way to do this. Okay, let's get you. Or not. Or not. Man, I'm having a really hard time judging this distance. Yeah, there's no way. Okay. What is the fastest way to do this? I feel like I should go for the planes first because they're all together. And so I feel like I can rack up some time very quickly. Yeah. Okay. Okay. It helps if you do it right, though. Okay. Let's try to knock out these arches because they take a while. And I might be able to sideswipe and get some of the trains while I'm at it. Okay. Or not. Okay. Yeah, this isn't gonna do it either. Oh, man, if he was right there. Oh, no. Crap. I only had one more train to get. Okay. I'm going to get this. Well, okay. I guess I'm getting more of the trains now. Okay. I get you. I'm gonna stay here. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. You. Or not. Gotcha, gotcha. 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 Okay. Gotcha. Gotcha. Okay. Feel like we might be onto something now. Alright, let's get these arches. I feel like maybe I should save the chests for last. Because they're all in one area, so I can get them through if I'm running short on time. Like, I feel like if you book it, the planes and the chests, you know, it's the shortest time between. Oh, come on, come on. Between them. Yeah, you don't have to go very far in between them. So I feel like the best strategy is probably to save them for to bookend, right? Because you can knock them out. You can gain more time. Now, obviously, I didn't do it very well here, but theoretically, that would have been the right way to do it. Yeah, now I have this arch, and I don't think I'm going to be able to get there. Because I think there's another one, too. Yeah. Yeah. So I feel like I'm going to bookend. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get those first 2 arches. And then I'm going to go right for the planes to try to get those knocked out. So I can build up time. Then I'm going to go for like the trains and the arches. And then I'm going to try to save the chests for last. Oh, man. I keep missing them. That's really hurting me, as I keep missing the planes. Alright. Let's try to get these arches. Okay. Let's get you. Let's get you. Okay. Ah. Alright, I just need one train. I hear it. I hear it. Come on. Come at me. Come at me, bro. Nope, I needed 2 trains. Where's this last train? Oh, I hear it. Am I going to get to it in time? Oh my god. I feel like that was a better strategy if I had just not screwed up. I keep missing the planes. Let me go ahead and get you first. Okay. 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 Gotcha. 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 I'm just winging it now. Zing. No pun intended. Pun definitely intended. This probably wasn't the right strategy. I think I screwed up. I'm just all over the place now. It's like a dog chasing a car now. Just whatever's in front of me. Yeah, this was not a good strategy. Nope. See those arches, it was taking like 6 to 7 seconds in. Oh, that screwed me. It was taking like 6 to 7 seconds in between each one, and you only pick up 3 seconds, right? So you lose a lot of time in the arches, whereas with these it's taking more like, 1 to 2 seconds between each one. So the arches is where you lose the most time. So I feel like those need to be in the middle. I just can't help myself to get this guy. Okay, and then I'm going to come over here and get this. Okay, and then I'm going to get this because the arches take so long. So if I can get them, if I can get the ones I can when it's efficient, that's going to help. That didn't help. Okay. Man, it would have been nice to get that train, but I would lose too much time. You see, like 1001, 1002, 1003. So that one wasn't too bad. 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005, 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005, 1006, 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005. See how long it takes in between to get those? 5-6 seconds. Like that, they really slow you down. Alright, let's get these. Then hopefully when I come out of here, that last train will be right there. Oh, see, I'm doing better this time. Come on. Yeah, okay. Oh, no, no. Oh my god. That was not good. Oh, there he is. Got it. Nailed it. Didn't even get below 10 seconds that time. Easy. Easy peasy. No, I don't want to retry it. Why would I want to retry it? Dang it. Alright, I got it. That's fine. This is the default option to retry. No, why would you want to make me... Why would you make the default option retry? Okay. Wait, is there another world that I can even go to? I don't know if there's even another world that I can go to from here. Let's see. I think this takes me to the balloon guy, right? This takes me to the pier. Oh, no. Okay, but I've been up there because that's the first one I went to, which was Town Square, right? Yeah, Town Square. Okay. So that's Town Square, which I've already been to. Stone Hill, been there. And then Sunny Flight, obviously that's what I just did. Then in here was the Dark, what was it called? Dark Hollow. Oh, he looks so scared. Yeah, Dark Hollow, which I've already been there. Okay. So let's go check. Wait, what is this place called? Yeah, Stone Hill. I've been to Stone Hill. So in there's the pig dude. I wonder if I can... This takes me out to the pier, which is where I can go to the next realm. So let's go see this... wait, is it? Oh, okay. I thought it was like a little passageway, but it was cobweb. See, I don't think this door opens yet. Yeah, I don't think that opens till the end of the game. So let's go see the pig dude or the dragon, whatever it is. Yeah, okay. Toasty, this is the boss. So we'll do this and then we'll wrap up part 1 of this. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to keep playing. So I'm going to keep streaming. Because, by the way, if you're watching this on YouTube after the fact, I stream this live on Twitch, twitch.tv/dontcallmepretentious. I encourage you to follow. And my stream schedule is sparse and unpredictable and rarely announced ahead of time. So, sorry. But that's how it goes, unfortunately. especially with where my life is right now. Oh man, what the hell? Oh man, I'm getting owned. Oh my god, I got wrecked. Wow, that hurt. Oh, dude, seriously, come on, screw you. Dude, what the hell? How do you get away from them? That's really annoying. I don't remember them being this difficult. Because I'm not stopping, so it's like I don't know how they're hitting me. Dude, seriously, how is he hitting me? Seriously, how do I get away from that? All right, now I feel like a chump because okay, fuck you, seriously. All right, fuck you, god damn it. Okay. All right, seriously. Nope. Oh my god. Man. This is really difficulty spiked all of a sudden. Okay. Maybe that's where the roll comes in. I wasn't using the roll at all, so that would make more sense. Yeah, that would make more sense. Okay, yeah, never mind. Not that difficult, you just have to use the mechanics of the game. Weird how that works. Oh, okay, well, maybe you have to use them better than that. The other thing is, there's like no chickens around here for me to be able to regenerate my health. Okay, yeah, that didn't work either. Oh my god. He won't turn around. I thought the strafe was working, but it's not working. The roll's not working now. Man, I am getting wrecked. Alright, I'm skipping past all of you because I don't need you anymore. Okay. I think maybe I was making it more difficult than it is by trying to dash away from him. So just turning. Hi, Nevin.
Nasty Nork has put one of his most devious...
Sorry, who is
henchmen in
Nasty
charge of
Nork?
the
His name is
Artisan world.
Gnasty
Bring him
Gnork.
on. I think I smell a barbecue.
Be careful, Spyro. Toasty has many tricks up his sleeve.
Okay, well, maybe not. Yeah. Spoiler, it's just a sheep under there. Yeah. It's just a sheep on stilts. Gotcha. Burnt toast. Wait, can Toasty even hit you? I never even saw him do an attack. Okay. I think... What's this? Nothing? Okay. I think that completes this realm, if I'm not mistaken. The Artisan's world. Oh, you know what I just got? This is called the Artisan's world, and all the dragons were like artists. Right? So they were painters, or there's like a chef. Wow, that's really clever. Because I don't think they really had that in the original game that much, because it was, you know, it was more, the models were more basic, and like I said, they reused voices and stuff like that. That's really clever. I really like that. I think this is it for this world, if I'm not mistaken. Is there a way to see? I mean, I see each of the... Thousand out of 12,000. I think that's it. I think that's it for the Artisan's world. So I'm going to continue streaming on twitch.tv/dontcallmepretentious. However, I'm going to stop the recording here. That will be later on posted to YouTube, and then I'm going to start another recording. Oh, look at that. He sneezed fire. Oh, that's adorable. I'm waiting for the little animation where Sparks turns back and looks at the camera, and then Spyro looks over his shoulder, and he just kind of gives you like the one eye, the stink eye. Anyway, so if you're watching this on YouTube, this is where I'm going to cut it off here. And for the YouTube viewers, as always, like, comment, subscribe, share. And if you want to see me play this live, whenever I decide to do that, which hopefully with Thanksgiving coming up, I might have some time this week to do that, to stream some more. Go follow us at twitch.tv/dontcallmepretentious. Get in contact with us on our Facebook page, facebook.com/dontcallmepretentious. On our Twitter page, twitter.com/@DCMPretentious. You can email us at dontcallmepretentious@gmail.com. And of course, check out our political show, Don't Call Me Political. That's on YouTube. Also, facebook.com/dontcallmepolitical. And, you know, the Twitter account's still the same, DCMPretentious. We didn't create a new one. And of course, you can get the podcast in audio form on, man, I just had a brain fart, on iTunes, Google Play Music, and Pocket Casts. And if you go to the Facebook page, there's also a direct RSS link where you can add it to any podcasting app that you may have. And yeah, so just a little bit of housekeeping too. We're not doing a new episode of the DCMP rambling that we do weekly this week because we had some schedule conflicts, and see, there's the animation. Spyro looks back. Anyway, I had some issues with we got a winter storm here in Indiana, and power went out, and then my internet had problems, and my furnace went out. So anyway, been lots of stuff going on, and it's just a lot of, we just can't get to it this week. And the same thing for the political podcast. And then next week, we probably also won't do one because of Thanksgiving. Probably going to be out of town. So we're taking a little bit of a break, but hopefully we'll be back the week after Thanksgiving, barring any other natural disasters or anything like this. So until next time, which is hopefully within a couple of weeks. We'll see you then.